By 8 a.m., Christians had started converging at different churches in Kampala to mark the way of the cross. The way of the cross symbolizes the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, who resurrected on Easter Sunday. At Lubaga Cathedral, the way of the cross ceremony was led by Father Deogracius Katerega, the cathedral administrator.
Today's public way of the cross should remind us to be servants to others. In our homes, you should be a servant. If you're a father, you should be a servant.
At All Saints Church Nakasero, the way of the cross was led by Archbishop Stanley Ntagali, while at Christ the King by Monsignor Gerard Kalumba. Later, these Christian denominations were joined by the Orthodox from Namungona at Nachivubo Stadium for joint prayers.
The pains of Jesus are not in vain, but he will resurrect and all of us will gain paradise.
On behalf of other Christians, Ntagali urged Christians to be agents of peace through reconciliation.
When we get more united in our churches, in our hearts, in our fellowships, then we shall be agents of God's peace. But when we are divided in our own lives, when we are at conflict as individuals, then we transmit that conflict into our families, and that conflict is transmitted into our LC1s, and that conflict is transmitted and taken ahead in our district and in our country.
Ntagali noted that the way of the cross bears the sacrifice Jesus made at Calvary on behalf of our sins.
And because of the suffering of Jesus that he went through, his ministry, his life, up to the time of his crucifixion on a terrible cross, we who follow him are liberated. He was treated like a criminal, yet he knew no sin. So by that we are forgiven. You and I are forgiven.
The Anglican head also condemned corruption in the country, calling upon authorities to take action against those implicated.
There are many corrupt men and women in this country, and they are getting away with it. But we know that Jesus searches the hearts of men and women.
The Archbishop of Kampala, Spirian Chistoranga, implored Christians to continue living morally upright lives even after the Lent period.
And all the good activities we have done during this Lenten period, which we are ending, let us continue to put them in practice. Let us love God our Father. Let us love each one of us in our families, and also keep that unity which Jesus died for.
Be peacemakers, and then you shall be called children of God. This has been part of the message from the religious leaders here in Kampala as they marked the way of the cross. They believe that if Ugandans understand that being a political opponent is not being an enemy, then peace and stability will be secured in this country. Habad Ziwa, NTV Weekend Edition.